Hey, what's up, everyone? It's been a long time, but I'm back. Got a lot to talk about, so let's go ahead and get started.
I am the stone that the builder refused. I am the visual, the inspiration that made ladies sing the blues. I'm the spark that makes your idea bright. The same spark that lights the dark so that you can know your left from your right. I am the ballad in your rocks, the bullet in the gun, the inner glow that lets you know to call your brother son. The story that just begun, the promise of what's to come. And I'ma remain a soldier till the war is won.
First off, one of the winners from my deck building challenge, TYP336, would like me to show off his Junk Warrior deck. So here's the list, but keep in mind the steps to win, according to him, is to clear the field somehow, I guess by using Heavy Storm or Trunade, using Hand Destruction or Foolish Burial to dump the calculator to your graveyard. Then you summon Junk Synchron to bring back the calculator that you just dumped. Use Infernal Reckless Summon on that calculator that was just special summoned. Then you tune Junk Warrior with the original the calculator that was negated by Junk Synchron's effect to special summon Junk Warrior. Then the remaining two the calculators you brought out with Infernal Reckless Summon are both at 2700 attack, and the Junk Warrior is at 7700 attack, and hopefully you can attack for game at that point. I personally think that this combo is kind of inconsistent to pull off. I haven't played the deck, but it seems like you have to go through a lot just to get this out. But realistically, all you need is Infernal Reckless Summon and Junk Synchron in your hand, while the calculator's in your graveyard to summon a lot of big guys. So it could work. So tell me what you think. If it's inconsistent, do you think it has a shot at being good or not? And I guess just give me your thoughts on that. Alright, boys and girls, next up is the news that everyone has been talking about, Konami versus Upper Deck. And personally, I don't see why anybody's really taking sides on this, why everyone is so pro UDE and anti-Konami, because apart from tournaments being postponed a little while Konami gets their act together. If Konami takes over, it will not affect the average player at all. So unless you're like a UDE judge, I don't understand why anybody would be taking sides in this matter whatsoever. I mean, this is Konami's game, keep in mind. If they want to do the distribution for it, for America and Europe or whatever, then let them do the distribution. I mean, it's kind of like if you had a lemonade stand and you created a lemonade stand and then you let your little brother run it and he's making money off of it, you're making money off of it, then all of a sudden you want your lemonade stand back and then he makes a fit over it. It's yours to begin with, so there's no reason why anyone should be so pro UDE and anti Konami. As of right now, I'm not sure where the Konami UDE war stands right now, but if Konami does in fact take over, there is an interesting article that they did with TCG Player, an interview with them. You can see the link in the sidebar to read it yourself of what they will do once or if they do fully take over. Now, any breach of contract they did obviously is wrong on their part, but really there's no point in the players to get so involved in something like this. At least I don't think. At the very worst, there's going to be some Shonen Jumps pushback or some regionals pushback, and that's now no real big deal. Just gives you more time to test. So I don't understand. Anyway, check out the link and read the article when you get a chance. Now on to some good news. For those metagame.com and Pojo regular readers, you already know about the big event that's happening February 7th and 8th called Upper Deck Day. Apparently all over the nation they're having tournaments with some crazy amount of prize support. First prize gets a gold sarcophagus and 2 boxes. Second gets a shrink and 2 boxes. Third gets a Des Voldegraph, that old dragon Shonen Jump card, as well as 2 boxes. Fourth gets Nationals '07 Cyber Dragon playmat and 2 boxes. Fifth through 8th gets 2 boxes, and ninth through 16th get 1 box. So if you at least get top 16, you're at least walking away with a box of cards. So it's pretty worthwhile, and it's a regional thing. So you won't see probably as many players as at a Shonen Jump. So it's very worthwhile to try going out and seeing if you can get one of those sought after Shonen Jump cards, as well as some boxes of cards. So check out your where it will be locally as far as you're concerned. The link is in the sidebar. You can find out where you can attend an Upper Deck Day tournament. And speaking about good news, all those Dragon players out there, you gotta pick up the next Shonen Jump that's coming out because apparently they're having the promotional card is Black Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, I believe it's called. It's the insane Red Eyes that we've been waiting forever to get from Japan, and I'll go into my thoughts on it in another video. But I'm very excited about this and Red Eyes Weavering, two very awesome cards. So check out your latest Shonen Jump to find out how you can get these two promotional cards. Next on to this tagging business that obviously some of you know JT the Underdog tagged me for 5 facts about myself. And you guys don't want to know 5 facts about me, do you? I mean, you guys come here to watch stuff about Yu-Gi-Oh! So instead of that, I thought that I would do a maybe top 5 sentimental cards to me. So instead of just 5 random facts that are unrelated to the game whatsoever, I'll give you 5 cards that are really sentimental to me and the reasons why. So it is something personal, but something that still has to do with the game. Number 5, Batteryman AA. I'm currently playing a deck with this and a Batteryman deck, and really it's the Batteryman altogether that I kind of like. They're pretty cool. The deck needs some work, but it's been doing really well. So number 5, Batteryman AA. Number 4, Dark Magician. I think everyone has at least a little soft spot for Dark Magician. It was the first deck I played when Yu-Gi-Oh was brand new. So yeah, he's bad, but there's something about Dark Magician I like a lot. So number 4, Dark Magician. Number 3 and number 2 kind of go together. Number 3, Skill Drain, and number 2, a Legendary Ocean. A long time ago, back when Magic Ruler was new, I quit the game and then I got back into the game when Chaos was brand new. And I didn't really have a lot of the power cards as far as monsters go, like BLS and Chaos Emperor Dragon. So I figured I'll play Skill Drain and try to rob their effects. It worked pretty well, and then I ran across a Legendary Ocean, and I started using that with a lot of lockdown cards like Gravity Bind, Level Limit Area B, typical stuff like that, as well as Skill Drain in that deck, and it worked out pretty well. I got a lot of laughs, but at whatever region I went to, I never top 8'd or anything like that with it, but I would be at like table 23 and there would be a crowd of people around me watching. It happened every event I went to. So it was never a big winner, but it was a very cool deck and I got a lot of wins with it. It wasn't by far bad. So number 3, Skill Drain, and number 2, a Legendary Ocean. Number 1 is actually 3 cards, the Mystic Swordsman lineup, level 2, level 4, level 6. I really love these cards, even though they are so bad. They're not competitive at all, but when they first came out, I traded an arm and a leg to get like 3 of each of them, Ultimate Rare, First Edition, which I have to this day. I built a deck and it was okay. I stuck with it and it got some wins here and there. It wasn't a huge winner either. But one thing to have to keep in mind, the store that I went to, Comet Connection in South Florida, a lot of big name players went there, like John Jensen, Andrew Fadella, Miguel Garcia. These are people who are national and even world level players. So just the fact that I got even a few wins does show its merit. But again, it wasn't really huge. But Mystic Swordsman, definitely my favorite monster in the game, and my number 1 card as far as sentimental value goes. Anyway, so that's my list, and that's the show. Those are the people I tag up there, as well as yourself, all the viewers. If you want, you can leave a text response or a video response if you're not feeling too lazy as your top 5 sentimental Yu-Gi-Oh cards and why. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. Sorry the quality was like this. I still have to fix out some stuff with my computer, but I'm looking into that. Anyway, this has been Duel School with Fitzroy. I'm Fitzroy, and you guys just got schooled.